Hey, all my air babies, all my Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius. Now, this reading is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, just take it how it resonates, and we're going to hop on in. Okay, so it's funny because the crown chakra is coming up in quite a few readings, and you guys have it here. Take action steps. Air signs. What I'm seeing here is that some of you guys could be really focused on work in this next chapter because of the loss of something. Now, for some of you guys, it could be, it's a split message. For some of you guys, you're looking at your finances with this Five of Pentacles, and you're like, where's my fruit? Like, you could feel like you're just hanging on, or you could feel like you deserve more than the work that you're putting in because you have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles talks about a very hard worker. And it's like feeling proud of what you do. So like whatever you guys do, even if it's not your dream career, I'm just really picking up that you guys put your all into it. You guys, like, it's a lot of heavy Capricorn energy. You could be, if you're an Aquarius, you could be born on the cusp of Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in your chart. But how I'm picking this up, or also Leo. But what I'm seeing here is that some of you guys, the other split message, I'm so sorry. It could be that something in your life leaves and you're going to be focusing on work as a result of whatever leaves, with this Five of Pentacles and this Eight of Pentacles. Because the Five of Pentacles can talk about loss, or it can talk about lack. And it's almost like how I'm picking it up is that there's something, it's almost like when you get angry about something and you put all that energy into work. It's almost like coming off as very witchy or very angry, or like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on work. And how I'm seeing this is there's something to do with your environment. If something isn't working, if something is kind of like on this repetitive nature where it's like, it's not gonna grow because it's winter. It could be something about timing for some of you guys that you're for some of you guys, what I'm seeing here is that there's something about the environment that you're in that may not support where you're wanting to go. And so some of you guys might be moved into different situations, because you see how these branches keep standing out to me, right? They're coming off as roots, and there's roots on the bottom of the crown. And then this card, Dance to Your Own Beat, which you guys do anyways as air signs, these trees are standing out. So it's kind of like, if you're not where you want to be in your life right now, my air babies, my Libras, my Geminis, my Aquarius, because what you guys crave is freedom. You guys are air, and there's no air. They're all pentacles. So it feels very dense and very slow, and you guys don't like to feel trapped. You guys like to feel free. You guys literally represent air. So it's almost like maybe some of you guys feel like you haven't expressed yourself in the way that you want, or you desire to, or you feel like, oh, this town, I can't really do that, or oh, this relationship, I can't really do it. Take it how it resonates. But you see how it says dance to your own beat? And those trees are in the background. It's like, even if you're in the winter right now, you have the ability to bring out the sun. Like I said, with that Leo energy. See how this tree is all around this winter land, and like, it's almost like a shift in perspective, or maybe focusing more on your work is going to put you in this energy where you're like, I'm just doing my thing. And he almost looks like he belongs in that winter because he's white and he has fur. So for some of you guys, it's almost like, yeah, I think there's a need to just focus more on what you want. So I know this might sound like very earth sign, like, oh, make a business plan. Like, you know, it seems very like a drag. Like, it feels like, oh my gosh. Now I sound like Shikamaru if you guys watch Naruto. But anyways, it's like such a drag. It's it could feel like that. It could feel like trying to grow crops in the winter. But what I'm seeing is a shift on how you do your work. Be more intentional with your work. So if you're doing a job that you don't want to work at, it's like, okay, what's your plan? Okay, how long are you going to do this for this? Maybe hiring a financial advisor, maybe getting your credit together, or letting certain things go, getting rid of certain relationships. Like, and for some of you guys, it's going to be a laser focused time to really stack that bread. To stack that bread, and to channel your emotions of whatever is going on in the lack. So for some of you guys, it's like, why can't I ever have a relationship that goes right? For some of you guys, it could be like, oh, why can't I grow this? Or how come these people have that? And it's almost like you guys are the queens and kings of not giving a fuck. Like, I'm just gonna say it. And there's no tea, no shade, because I got plenty of air sign. I got Gemini in my chart. But it's very interesting. Like, this is very, like, some of you guys could feel stuck. Some of you guys could feel like, okay, what's next? Like, okay, like you normally feel like very fluid. And it's like you're gonna get that energy back where you're dancing like air. Now you're back. Once you kind of shift your perspective at work, because you have take action and set goals. And it's literally like this. See how the crown has bits of color, and those colors kind of match this. Some of you guys could be working with your crown chakra and doing meditations for your solar plexus and your sacral. And you can do this by taking these colors. So orange represents the sacral chakra, which is getting more back into your passions. Like, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? Is everything work? You know, it's kind of like that energy. And then for the yellow, it's your stomach area. It's your solar plexus, which is your personal power. In my opinion, it's really hard to work on any other chakra if you don't work on your own personal power. But that's the color yellow. And then the purple is going to be the crown chakra, which is knowing when to make your move, when to take action, when to climb that ladder. And I'm seeing that by you guys just kind of like, some of you guys, it's a need to dive into things that make you happy, and spending time with people that you like, spending time by yourself, it looks like, but getting back into your groove. And it's like, it's going to recrown you. It's going to put your crown, this crown represents the little that you do have. So for some of you guys, it could be the money that you do have, the assets that you do have, the relationships that you do have. And it's going to move them to an ascended place higher. So it's kind of like roots in the sky. Some of you guys need to know that things get better when you get better. When you decide to make that shift, when you decide to see how you can improve the situation by improving yourself, by improving your state of being, your vibration, it will affect your finances. There's a disconnect between how you feel emotionally, like tied down and stuck. Now, for some of you guys, it could be just working in the house too much, or being in the house too much, or just stuff with COVID and stuff. But it's kind of like, what I'm seeing here is that your fruit is going to grow. But there's a need to kind of turn it back on yourself. So for some of you guys, it's a need to like make a playlist, like dance around. Some of you guys could like be the type of people who just walk around with no clothes on in their house, and you just need to do that for a minute. But it's like, what I'm seeing here is that take whatever negative energy, take whatever things you've released, and almost like allow yourself to get pissed enough to take action, even if it takes anger, because I always say that anger is fire energy, and fire energy can get the engine going, like, true. You know, so what I'm seeing is a lot of movement coming forward. Like, and for some of you guys, you need to know that your investments, it was just a season. And it can feel like, oh, it's going to be like this forever, but it was just a season. And you need to know that prosperity lies ahead. You need to know that all is well. You need to know that you're going to save that money. You're going to get to that place. There's a need to really, really trust that. And for some of you guys, it could be cutting out certain spending. It could be being more mindful about your money. Even, oh, I'm dropping cards. Yeah, like not just dropping money on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because even in this card, she's like waxing her money. She's looking at it very closely. So some of you guys, it's just a need for a little bit to focus a little bit more heavily on your finances and how you're spending, and also not letting your mood dictate over too much, because it could feel like a dark night of the soul. But it's like, use that anger on your work. Use that anger in your business. Like, if you sit in it, I'm seeing that it can just bring more lack. And we don't want that. We want to have those positive changes. We want to get to that balanced state. Some of you guys could be Libra, that's coming in really, really strong. Some of you guys could feel like, man, I haven't dressed up in forever. Like, that type of energy is like, this might make you feel like you want to go dancing, or you want to dance to your own beat, or just like feel like yourself again. And it's coming back, but your mood is heavily tethered to your finances at this time. So just be mindful of that, not letting yourself go too far, and actually channeling the anger into something. So guys, this was your reading on my air babies. I'm sending you so much love and light. If you'd like to support me, you can buy me a coffee, you can share with a friend, or like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.